Hey everybody, Brantley from Gulf Coast Treasure Hunter here. For my first video, I was thinking about all the fun stuff we could do, and I thought, oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of 1982D large date copper rolls we can go through. Then I got through half of it, and I remember why I haven't gone through them yet. Because that first roll was boring me. So watching me go through it would probably be just torturous. I did find a single repunchment mark that was unattributed, so insignificant, I probably won't even do anything with it. It'll probably just sit in a tube with some other unattributed ones. So I decided instead, I was thinking, what do I have that would be fun to go through? Remember, I just busted open a mint roll of 2009P Formative years. And that's going to be a pretty fun roll. There's a lot of varieties, especially doubled fingers on Lincoln, on the reverse. There's double die obverses, double die reverses, and there's actually some that have both. I've got one of those that has both a DDO and a DDR on it, so there's some cool stuff to find. So I figured, why not try it out? If we find something cool, then I'll bring you in. But I'm not going to make you sit through every single coin, but I'm sure we'll find at least one double die in there. If we don't, oh well, but I mean, there's quite a few double dies, and every roll I've ever been through of 2009P has given me at least one of the double die varieties because they're just really prevalent. There's so many of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a nice video of us busting open the roll. Well, it's now in a tube because I'd already busted open the roll and then was like, I don't want to do this yet. I'm so motivated, right? I'm going to bust open the roll. We're going to take a look, make sure they all get spaced out well, and then we'll start going through it. I'll start going through it, and if I find something good, I'm going to bring you in. All right, let's get to it. And here we go. Here's the roll we're going to look through tonight. I wished I had more of these, but I only bought one a while ago, and, well, one's better than none, right? Oh, look at those beautiful coins coming out. I don't want these things clacking together too much. So let's get them out softly if we can. I hate these tubes. They just lock up. There we go. Beautiful coins. I mean, look at that. They have done well. Oh, that's going to focus well on that. But they are brilliant and uncirculated. They are gorgeous. Obverse and reverse. I kept the roll in a, it has some spotting on it, and there's a little bit of toning on this one actually, but I kept the roll in a nickel tube. It looks like there's toning on all of these. Well, I don't mind toning, I love some toning. But kept it in a nickel tube just to try and keep it away from the elements. It appears this one still got some spotting on it, carbon spots. It did get some nice toning, just an orange toning, around the edge. I'm sure y'all can probably see some of that. But I'm not one to complain about toning ever, because I'm just kind of a sucker for toned coins. All right, here we go. I'm going to start looking for some varieties in these coins. I don't go through it with any rhyme or reason. I'm just going to pick them out and start looking. And I'm going to fill you in if I find anything good. Here we go. Y'all, I'm a moron. I've been recording video this whole time on the photo setting. So let me catch y'all up to speed. I am now 4 coins in. Coin number 1 was a DDR. WDDR 077, in which there is a very minute doubling right about where that's right there on the book, right across from the finger. And it did have matching die markers. I'm not pulling it out to show you. It is a minor double die. Coin number 3 is a DDO. I don't know which one yet, but you can see doubling in the date. You can clearly see that there is extra thickness on the northwest, southeast sides of the date and in the 2, but you can see it most prevalently in Liberty, especially in that R, T, and Y. Look at that T. There is definitely extra thickness in that T. And you can see notching a little bit in the, so we get our finger right in the spot, right there in the Y, the T, and the R. interesting shape at the bottom. And just to show you an example of a non-doubled T, so that you can see that I'm not just losing my mind. Here we go. That's what it should look like. Much thinner on those on the crossbar of the T. You know, much thinner on the top of the R and the E, whereas this one has quite a bit of extra thickness and distortion, a little bit of distortion in that shape at the top of the R. It's definitely a double die. I'm not sure which one, but we got one. Coin number 6, we have doubling on the back of the hand right there. I don't know what you call that, at the base of the index finger. So that's third double die reverse possibly. So hey, there we go. Coin number 6, we have doubling on the back of the hand right there. I don't know what you call that, at the base of the index finger. So that's third double die reverse possibly. So hey, there we go. Coin number 7 is going to be another example of that double die obverse. And I'm going to stop showing examples of this double die obverse after this one, and we'll just start stacking them up because we're going to keep finding them, it looks like, in this roll, because this is number 3. I didn't want to hold off till the end of the video for this because I figured out which DDO this is. Y'all, this is WDDR 001. I knew it was a DDO. Oh my goodness, there's the die chip right there on the shoulder. Let me flip it over and show you some of the very defining die markers. There is the die chip in the C and cent. And here's the one we know it's stage C because of that die chip in the upper northwest corner of the E. It has the die cracks on the left boot, and it has the die chip in the northwest of the U. I'm sorry, that's the wrong spot. It should be unum. Oh, there you go. There's the die chip right there. That's it. 100%, and it is stage C. So WDDR 001, and so far we're up to 3 of them. That's a great find. I'm excited. This roll has been great. Let's keep looking, see what else we can find. This one does have some damage around it, but we clearly have a doubled finger right there. And looks like another portion of doubling right there. I don't know which one this one is, but that will be our 4th DDR variety. This is number 4 because one of the ones I thought was doubling, I have thrown back and realized it is just damage. And so I decided to go ahead and count it as damage. And so we are down to 1 DDO and 4 DDR varieties. I found a 5th DDR variety. This one's hard to see in the scope, but there's a doubled finger right here in the book. This one you can see it really well in a loop, but in the scope it's a little more it's a little flatter. It's harder to see, but that makes the 5th DDR variety we have. So we'll look it up later. What a roll! That is what we had. Well, pretty much what we had that was not a double die. Except we're adding 2 more to it. Because the one that I believed was a double die, in which, hope I get the coin facing the right direction, in which there was doubling in the corner of the pant leg. When I got really close into it with my loop, I realized in both examples it's carbon spotting. Darn carbon spotting, messing with my eyes. So we're adding 2 more to the tube of normal coins. This one I have yet to be able to attribute. It's the one that had the line coming off the end of the finger that was rather pronounced. It could be a die gouge. I'm not 100% on that one, but those are the two, in addition with the other one that I realized was not. So we had three that at first glance they looked like they could be double dies, and they weren't, didn't pan out. But we had 4 attributed varieties. First off, we have Wexler. Oh my goodness, the coin's in the way, I can't read it. Wexler number 31 is a stage E. That's the one that was in the portion of the, gosh, I can't do this with my stand. It was in the portion of the hand right in that area. Some doubling there. And it was stage E, in which it was the last stage, last die state. We also have WDDR 004, which is a best of variety. That's the one where it looks like there's an extra finger underneath the main one, underneath the hand, sorry, underneath the thumb, kind of when the when the hand is kind of sitting there, it goes right up under the thumb and extends outwards, and it is a best of variety. We found 2 of those. Oh, and for the record, with number 31 stage E, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those guys, but I ran out of flips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, looks like 8 of those guys, but I ran out of flips, so I'm gonna have to get some more flips and fix that problem. So we had 2 of our best of variety, WDR 004. That's 1DR 005 if you're going with copper coins attributions. Then we had WDDR 077. That's the one we found at first that has that nice extra finger going towards the book. We had 1 of those, only 1 of those. I looked for the die marker that was very clear on all the other coins, and that was the only one. So that one does exist. Then we have the DDO. It's not a best of variety, but I don't think there is a best of variety on those for a DDO. But it's DDO 001. And how many of those did we get? We got 7. DDO 001. And I love finding double die obverse coins because they're just, I love seeing the splits in Liberty that has beautiful extra thickness on the date. I didn't look at it, but the copper coins listing said there is doubling on the beard as well. I'm going to take a look at that a little later and see that as well. But oh my goodness, we have, let's see, 8, 10, 11, 18 verified varieties out of 1 roll. These rolls are awesome. If you haven't searched 2009 Philadelphia Formative Years rolls, do it. It's fun. Even the mint rolls, the ones that come, that's, like the little rolls that are like, wrapped from the mint, that are, meant for like collecting. That's where this is from. This isn't from a circulation roll. So even those have some great varieties. Pick up some rolls, take a look. There are, I think, almost 100 varieties of DDRs for this year, and there are probably about, I think it's like a dozen. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, probably like 8 to a dozen varieties of double die obverses, and some of them have both, as I said. So take a look, see what you can find. Go get some of these rolls, try them out. They're super fun. They will build your double die variety collection pretty quickly. As you can see, I've got 4 attributions out of this 1 roll. All right, thanks for tuning in. I'm really glad that y'all stuck with me this long to see what I came up with. But yeah, check out the channel again. I'm going to do some more roll hunts in the future. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this kind of content with much better cinematography in the future, I apologize. I'm still working this out. This is video number 1. I'm going to do better. I'm going to get a tripod. I'm going to get other stuff. We're going to make this look better. And I'm going to do better than just having it in this nice little corner of my house where I've got random stuff around it too. Thanks again for watching, and happy hunting, guys.